Hello, I am Aquina and I thought I could make a video on how to get MultiMC installed and how to enter your username and password so you can log in to the multiplayer, and how to the basics of how to install a mod, for example Litematica. See here, I already downloaded what's required, but I will show you how to download that if you do not know where to get those two files. Anyhow, let's go and get the MultiMC. I have already opened the multi website, which is multimc.org. multimc.org. Then go to download and choose whichever operating system you have. If you have Windows, you have your Mac, or Linux. When that is done, I won't do that since I already have it installed, downloaded, and get this one. Just use whatever tool you have to unzip it. There it is. And when it's done, open it up. Hello. Oops. And then when you want to run Minecraft, you can start this MultiMC exe file. You can, of course, put this in, create a shortcut to this with right-clicking, send to desktop. However, you run MultiMC, and the first time, if you get this blue within Windows protection on your computer, just run it. Is this safe? Then you can get this window where you can choose whatever operating system you have. If it is English, if it's Germany or Italian, whatever. For this tutorial's sake, I will choose American English, even though I come from Sweden. Next. Here you can choose what Java version I have you want to use. I only have one apparently. Down here you can choose what memory. And we can use the minimum memory allocation on the maximum memory allocation. You can fiddle around with that. You can also change this at later as well. Press next. And here you can choose to enable or disable the analytics. I always disable it when it is possible, or else the developers will get this information. If you want to disable it, you can uncheck here, which I am going to do, and then press finish. Then we will get this window. First thing, before we can do pretty much anything, we could add an instance and start playing single player. But if you want to go into a Minecraft server, you need to add your account. Do that, you click on Profile, Manage Accounts, then Add. And then enter your credentials here. I am going to add mine, but I'm going to blur it out. And then grab the password. There we go. And then you can just hit close. And now we should say your username up here. You have your name there. Okay. One thing you might be good to know about MultiMC is it can have multiple instances. You can have one with 1.15.2 or 1.12 or 1.7. You can, without any problem, switch between them. To add an instance, you can click on Add Instance. And here you can choose whatever version you want to have. And if you enable the beta and alpha, you can even go even further. You can basically go to the first version of Minecraft if you want to. Or then you can also enable snapshots. Screw up and there we go. You can see we have some snapshots here. But since I do not want that, I want to make one for 1.15.2. I select that, give it a name. Let's make one for a call it ACO for Allcraft Obsidian. You can also have groups. And you can have one group for Allcraft, one for modded, and whatnot. Okay, when you have done that, you can also click here. You can have several icons to choose from. I'm going to choose the bee. A nice bee icon. Okay, you see here. Now, if just to give you an example, I'm gonna create a new little quick here. See, and empty out the group. You see, we have one group here that isn't named, and here we have a group called Allcraft. Maybe it's easier to distinguish between them. Anyhow, let's launch ACO. Just select it and double click on it. If it is the first time you launch MultiMC, it will get some files from Mojang. Oh, and by the way, if you want to know about if you have a problem logging in, just look down here. This is Minecraft Mojang server status. Down there. Here we go. And this is a window you probably should recognize by now, because this is a Minecraft 1.15.2 inside of MultiMC. How about adding mods to the game now? Normally we would open up data and do it like that way. But here is what I believe MultiMC wins over the normal launcher. If, so say, I want to add Litematica to ACO, the ACO instance, I can go, drag the MIP so I can get a little bit more. Oh, hello. Whatever. I can right click and go edit instance. We'll drag that over. You can click on version. Here I will be able to see what mods I have. Right now I don't have any. To get this mods installed, we can do several ways. But the ways I do it, I click that, close that, and then right click on ACO, the instance, and choose Minecraft folder. Then you will get this instance Minecraft folder. If I back up, here I can see that I have all my instances, ACO and old. Don't mind these two. And if I go into old, you can see it empty since I haven't run it as I have ACO. Let's quickly run that file instance. You can quickly see how the first Minecraft versions look like. Make holes, fill them in, and that basically was it. Just press escape to close. Now, if we take a look in old, I have a .minecraft folder all of a sudden. With core mods, resources. I'm sure this is not used in that old. Anyhow, back to the ACO instance. Here I have a .minecraft folder. With that, and that is the folder we are interested in. Here we have the mods folder. Open that one. And already downloaded the mods files. Which you can get at if you drag into the web again. Search for Minecraft Litematica. There, first there. Then you can just download for the version you have, or if it is 1.15, 1.14, 1.13. And you take note that this node mode requires the mylib library mod, which can be found in this location. You can click there. And once again, you can download the correct version here. I have already done that beforehand. So, I have them here. I can just copy them over to the mods folder. Here we go. And we can close that. Can close that too. That is done. However, there is one more thing you will need to do in this case. Let me drag the web browser up. You can see if I go back to Litematica, you can read here in the description that there's a new schematic model written from scratch, and it's targeting light client-side model loaders like Light Loader or 1.12x Rift or Fabric. I personally use Fabric. It is very easy to install with MultiMC. What we need to do, right click on ACO, edit instance, find another version, and just click install Fabric. You should then get this little window up. You can basically choose the bottom window, the star, and press OK. Then you can close out of that and then launch ACO. Now it will take a little while longer than the previous 4 times, because the first time the Fabric is preparing the jar files, and next time it will go quicker. But it doesn't take that very much. And let me resize window here a little bit. And let me change options before I do anything else. Options, video, use data from auto to 2. Can't disable auto jump and turn off music. Those are the settings I always use. And this is what you have to do every time you make an instance if you want to do the same. But that is optional. It's just how I like it. On a single player, create a new world. I'm gonna just create a test world, so I'm gonna call it test, and I create it for ease of use. And when this is done, You can see we have regular Minecraft world. I'm automatically in creative since I create a creative world. Oh. I like floating sounds. Whee! Like doing that. And now to check if we have Litematica, we can press on the keyboard M. And we did. We could also, if we open up our inventory, get a stick. Since the stick is the normal tool used by Litematica, if I select it, you can see I get down left schematic placement. And if I hold down control, I got different options if I scroll my mouse wheel. Let's go with area selection. First we need to go in here. Go into that area selection browser and new selection. Give it a name, test. And escape. And now we get a little box here. I can move it around like this. I'm not gonna go into detail with Litematica now. I'm planning on making a separate video on how to use Litematica. The basics of it. Let's go and find a village. Something a little bit more interesting than a tree. Oh, there we have something. Oh, nice cliff. Oh, there we have a custom village. That's just fine. Here we have a little village. Oh, cat over there. Let's say we would want to copy. That's a nice house. We got a terracotta in the middle. Oh, rotten flesh and some gold. Bummer. Oh, some brood. Anyhow, let's make a schematic of this one now. First thing we can check, is it symmetrical? Yes, it is, and I don't have to do much. And one thing you want to keep in mind if you want the floor, you know, the dig, so the floor is exposed like this. And using the stick in area selection mode, click left, and on the diagonal on that one. Now we can see I have the entire little sandcastle selected. Oh. Hello. Off they go. And then you can press the M key, area editor. I believe there in this, press save schematic. Now we can give this a suiting name. Sandcastle. These ignore entities. You can check if you don't want, for example, if there is a villager inside. This schematic will get that too, but or any other entities. But I'm gonna whoops. Let's fix the spelling there. I just had save schematic. To me, schematic saving as sandcastle. Yes, press escape. Escape. Now I can go in on the man, area editor, and remove that. Now I can see that blank. Now we can run over to flat area in a floating sands. Okay. Anyway, and get sidetracked. M, schematic placement, load, sandcastle, load schematic. And yes, you can see, here we have a nice schematic of that sandcastle, and it is exactly as it is over there. However, you see it is just ghost. You can walk right through it. You cannot open any. You can't interact with it at all. Anyhow, this is just my quick introduction to prove that the mods got installed. And if you want me to make a little more comprehensive tutorial on how to use Litematica, not schematic, and let me know. And this has been Quina, and I am signing off for this tutorial. Oh, what the? That's strange. Anyhow, let's end this video. Bye everyone.